Alright guys, good morning. As you can hear behind me, got the Ford out of the garage. We are gonna head up to Little Cars and Coffee. I guess they just started, and there's a new coffee shop up here in Pooler. And I'm gonna meet up with a guy that's got something special. His car, you know, if you know anything about 1980s fast cars, well, he's got the fastest. So yeah, bring you back when I head up there, or when I get up there. Little VW.
That's a steal. I was like, sign me up. 87,000 miles. And still looking around my money now. You know, yeah. I like barely drive the thing, so yeah. I think I picked up with 82 2 years ago, and I got 87 on it now. So you really barely drive the thing. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man.
Z06.
Yeah. For real. Yeah. Yeah, and I have all the like on the sticker paperwork. It's like
With a Charger.
SLC package, headers, blah blah blah. So, this was like my dream car when I was like a kid. You know? Yeah. Car car, you know. I had the posters of it in the room. So. It's fun. Definitely. So I had an SS20 Carlo. Got stolen. Insurance company gave me $7,500. Okay.
This is a nice car right here. Little Catfish Camaro. SS SLP.
Got it. Yeah. It's temperamental. Everything. 3.8 turbo from 1987. It's single turbo, right? 3.8 turbo. Okay.
Here's the car of the day.
No, it's not. It's
My-
cool though. Those are
My
cool,
buddy
man.
Ebenezer.
You like hardly ever see these around anymore.
It's Grand National.
My Mexican buddy
Woo!
did a shitty job, but you know it looks good from 50 feet.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it does.
Man,
What year is it?
87.
Okay.
87.
Dude, I like this interior, man.
Yeah.
With a sunroof.
Yeah.
Is the sunroof standard factory?
Original miles? Wow.
Ebenezer, is the sunroof factory in 87?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Astro roof, they call it.
Astro roof. That's what I'm talking about. And these are Trans Am wheels, you said? Nice.
GTA. The rims had the half spacers on it. I still have the original wheels. I've got another car that I put them on. Yeah, isn't it? Yeah, it's mine too, bro. Like all day. Yeah.
And then we got a bunch of newer imports down there. And over there. And over there. There's a cool little Corvette sitting over there I'm gonna go look at.
I just wanted the cars.
And then the Ford. I parked her over here in the corner. I didn't know. There she is. Chilling. Oldest car here. In the shade.
I bet you it's got a nice chop to it.
It's got a good chop to it.
Got the side pipes.
Yeah, it's got mufflers though, because racing it on the West Coast, you got to keep it sort of quiet. So,
I know some of the tracks.
but we've gone everywhere with it. Yeah, we've gone everywhere with it.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet though. That's
The
pretty
big thing on the West
special.
Coast is the sound constraints, whatever you want to call it. They're so bad there on the West Coast that we had to put mufflers on it. It's got to be like under 103 dB and full chat, and it's like, man, you got to be kidding me. It's hard. It's hard. Yeah. The weekends we've run out there, it's 103.
Big old
But yeah, sometimes it's even less.
oil sump.
Crazy.
Fuel tank. Look at the size of those oil lines. They're like Black Hog oil lines.
No. Yeah, exactly. You can't have any fun with it at all. Yeah, fire it up, man.
Go ahead, fire her up. There's the big block. Look at the size of those valve covers.
For a little big block, it's
the fuel pump.
I wait to leave. Turn on the strobe. 3 minutes later.
344 barrel.
Look, I got 2 tags on it. One of the tags. Yeah. So I got to do it. I got a call from buddy this morning.
Man, this thing is nice. I didn't realize this was yours, man. I didn't know that. This is nice.
Yeah, definitely. This is a picture. I only take some pictures. I'm like this shit, but
Man, look at that.
I was
Good to see the younger generation.
right, I guess.
And I'm glad that David brought something older than mine.
Man,
I was just
it's a real Challenger right here. The new ones, they're Challengers, but they're not the real Challengers. Alright guys, as you can see, the old Ford, right there, it's back in the garage. It's later in the day. I left the cars and coffee, came home, and you know, put the car right in the garage. It was getting hot. Sorry for the the choppy videos while I was at the cars and coffee. Got a little excited. You know, my buddy was there, Ebenezer. We were walking around looking at the cars. So I want to just take a minute, give you a little explanation on some of the cars. A couple of cars were pretty nice. The Z06 Corvette, I don't know who owned that car, but it was pretty nice. It had a supercharger on it. And then the car next to that, the 2002 Camaro SS, that was also a nice car, very well taken care of. It was an 80,000 mile car. I sat there and talked with the guy, talked with the owner. He's a young man, got himself a nice SS. He picked it up from an older couple. Didn't really drive it too much, like I said, 80,000 miles. And then the car next to that, the Buick Grand National. That's the car I was talking about. That's my buddy's car. His name's Ebenezer, and there will be a whole video just on that car. I just kind of went over it, just kind of give you guys an idea what the car looks like, the condition of the car. The car is super nice. He's got a really nice Grand National. It's 1987, so it was the last year of the Grand National. And if you guys know anything about those Grand Nationals, man, those cars were fast back in the 80s, the mid to late 80s. They were actually the fastest production car for a while. So like I said, there will be a whole video just on that car. Him and I, we're gonna get together, and I'm gonna let him talk to you about the car, give you the details, where he got it, all that good stuff. So and to go along with that car, he also has a friend that has a GMC Typhoon. Now, if you guys know about Typhoons, they were the fastest SUVs, if you could really call it SUV, back in the early 90s, and they held that title until Porsche came out with their SUVs. So it was a good 10-12 years, I think, that they held the title for the fastest SUV. And it's I believe it's a 4.3 with a turbo. So I'm gonna try to get those two guys together with myself. We're gonna go over their sweet rides. So stay tuned for that one. So, but after a little explanation, figure I'd give you guys a little rundown. Oh, I forgot to mention the Challenger, also the red Challenger. There was a little glimpse in my previous video, and a link to that video will be up here, over here, maybe down there, and I don't know, it's gonna be somewhere, if I can figure out how to do that. that Challenger, that belongs to a guy from the Antique Motorcycle Club that I belong to. His name is Rick, and it's a really nice Challenger. It's a 340 4-barrel. It's been totally restored by a gentleman here in Savannah. And if I can get with Rick, I'd like to shoot a video on that one also, because you don't see those nice old Challengers. You know, all the new ones, man, they are what they are. But those old ones, they're what I like. So with all that being said, you know, thanks a lot, and you know, as always, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit the bell so you know when videos are gonna drop and all that good stuff. We've got a couple of videos coming out. This coming Thursday, the video on the old Ford. Now that the cat's out of the bag, you know, I kind of give it up a little early, but now that the cat's out of the bag, the old Ford video comes out this Thursday. So my plans are, I'm gonna load up, drop videos on Thursdays and Sundays. So, you know, set your calendar, your alarm, you know, get ready. That's my plan. This one just kind of a impromptu Cars and Coffee. I learned about this, you know, yesterday, so it was kind of a, hey, you want to ride up to the Cars and Coffee? It's a new one, so they're just getting started. They had a lot of import cars there, so you know, those really aren't my jam, but yeah, it's cool to get out and talk to folks. A lot of them did come over and look at the old Ford though, so that was kind of cool. But like I said, that's gonna do it for this video. You know, go ahead and hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a message. You know, it's all much appreciated. And you know, you can hit me up on Instagram at DIYDaveB. You can also find me on Facebook. I got a group there. It's you know, same as the channel name. Do it yourself, do it right. And then you know, if you want to send me an email, it's DIYDaveB@gmail.com. So like I said, after all that, thanks a lot, and till next time.